Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Tea and a Trailer. I am your host, Victor von Psychotron, and tonight's tea is Taylor's Afternoon Darjeeling tea. A nice black tea. They recommend you brew this about, 2 to 3 minutes. So, while our tea is brewing, let's watch a trailer that lasts about, 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Good middle of the road time for this tea. For a British science fiction horror film, Unearthly Stranger.
Through the dark street at night, a man runs for his very life. Runs as if all hell were at his heels.
In a little while, I expect to die. To be killed by something you and I know is here.
What unearthly and fiendish fantasy can drive a man to the very edge of insanity? What terrible sequence of events can destroy a respectable scientist at the very moment he completes his experiments?
The autopsy report called it hemorrhage of the brain. It seemed to me that an explosion had taken place right in the middle of his head.
We're trying to find a way of projecting ourselves into another world through the power of thought. To land, without having used the conventional means of travel, on the surface of another planet. What if they've already done it?
Starring John Neville as the scientist engaged on space research, who suddenly finds his life a living nightmare.
I'm telling you, I thought she was dead. She was lying on the bed, with her eyes wide open.
Philip Stone is Professor Lancaster, who only believes what he sees. Yet, could he believe what he saw? Gabriella Licudi as Julie, the wife who seems a stranger, almost an unearthly stranger. With Patrick Newell as the major whose job is security. But how do you guard against a force you cannot see?
Your wife may come from anywhere. She may even come from out there.
Is there a power beyond time and space itself that can control a human brain? Can make it obey? Can make it kill?
Look! Oh!
Hello there. We hope you have enjoyed our latest trailer. Please feel free to email us your comments about it. Also, be sure to check out our blog, Facebook fan page, Twitter feed, Weird-O-Rama.com, and our Patreon page. If you have some money lying around that feels like a stranger to you, and perhaps you just wish to get rid of it, you could always just send it our way, perhaps. So, for all of us at Weird-O-Rama, this is Victor von Psychotron telling all of you to stay weird. And beware of strangers. Especially ones that aren't from the earth, And enjoy your tea.